Okay, I'm changing my gloss for the intro because what the hell? I've never tried such a goopy gloss. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because I'm going to be reviewing the Hello Kitty and Colourpop collection. So I was just having some lunch and drinking my hot chocolate with peppermint marshmallows, vegan peppermint marshmallows. I heard the doorbell and it turns out it was the Colourpop and Hello Kitty collection. So that's what we're going to review today. I'm in the same shirt as I was either my last video or my next video because I'm filming them both in one day, so I don't want to hear anything about it, okay? I'm a hardworking lady. So yeah, I took my eye makeup off and I redid it using this palette. So Colourpop only sent me the palette, which is the Snow Much Fun palette, and they sent me the lip gloss trio. This collection also comes with, it looks like 2 powder blushes. It comes with a Glitterly Obsessed quad. It comes with a 4th Ray Beauty Peppermint Cookie lip care kit, and yeah, 2 powder blushes. So I'm missing the Glitterly Obsessed, the powder blushes, and the lip care kit. So the palette costs $16 and the Luxe Glosses is $27. Kind of expensive. I think that's all I want to say. I'm gonna go on to do some arm swatches of the palette and then we can get into a demo, and then I will round up this video by giving you my final thoughts on the palette and the glosses too. So the first shade in the palette is called Fuzzy Mittens and it is a light gold with some peach in it. So the palette currently isn't listed on Colourpop's website, so you're gonna have to, you know, deal with my color descriptions instead of Colourpop's, and I'm not good at describing colors, so we're just gonna try our best. Well, I am. So it's like a peachy gold. That's Fuzzy Mittens. Next up we have Cuddle Weather. I don't even know if this is gonna show up. I can't get it to swatch any better. It's like a super sheer color. It's a pretty lavender with some pink reflect in the pan, but it doesn't look like it's really showing up on the swatch. Next we have the shade Winterful, which is a peachy pink with some gold reflect in it. It doesn't look like any of these are showing up. I don't even know if you'll be able to see them. Let me try and turn my lights down. It doesn't look like it's much more helpful. Maybe a little bit. Next up we have the shade Ice Skates, which is a matte shade and it's a matte orange. Then we have the shade Burr Baby, which is a light lilac-y pink shade. Do I just suck at arm swatches or are these just genuinely not showing up? Then we have the shade Snow Globe, which is a rosy pink color and it's also a matte. Next we have the shade On Chill, which is a nudie brown with some pink and gold glitter in it. Then we have the shade Snow Here, which is a purpley burgundy with some pink and purple glitter in it. And finally, we have the shade Igloo Blues, which is a deeper rosy pink with some silver glitter in it. And that is the whole palette. Those shimmers are really disappointing. So yeah, that was the palette. Honestly, I don't know when this launched because it's not on the website, so that's kind of frustrating. But it is a 9 pan. I wonder if it'll be restocking. I'm assuming it sold out since it's not on the website, but I really don't know what's going on with this. So on Trendmood, it says it was available on December 4th at 10 a.m. PST. So yeah, that's what looks like is happening with the collection. I wonder if it'll be restocked. I'm not sure, probably. I'm just not sure if it'd be restocked before Christmas. Also, this collection is available at Ulta. So even though it's not on the Colourpop website, maybe check your local Ulta to see if you can get your hands on it there. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the demo. Okay, so we are all zoomed in and ready to dip into the Hello Kitty and Friends Snow Much Fun palette. How adorable is this packaging? Very cute. I'm gonna be honest though, the palette on the inside's a little meh for me. I'm not digging it. It's just okay, the color story. Maybe not even that. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is, I don't even know what I want to really do. Okay, well, let's go into this shade here first. This is called Ice Skates. There's no mirror in this palette, so I'm gonna have to find one elsewhere. So I'm just taking that shade Ice Skates and I'm just applying it with a fluffy brush into my crease and blending it upwards as my transition shade. I was originally drawn to the purples, but I feel like I've done a lot of purple eyeshadow lately. Purples are just my fave, so I'm making a conscious effort to stay away from the purples. This color actually built up really, really nice. Next, I'm gonna go into this rosy tone. I'd say it's like a rosy brownish color. I don't know. This one is called Snow Globe. I'm gonna grab this on a Colourpop E23 brush, and I'm just going to, oh, that's a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be. That's interesting. I did not think it was gonna be that light. It just pretty much looks pink on the eyes. There's a lot of fallout with this. Normally I don't mind that, but since I am doing my eyeshadow after the rest of my makeup, it's not ideal, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and since that color didn't apply nearly as dark as I was wanting it to, I'm gonna go into this darker shade down here called Igloo Blues. I was avoiding it because it's one of those sequin formulas, but I'm gonna dip into it anyway. I'm just grabbing it on the same brush. So this is like a deeper pink. Again, not exactly what I was going for. I feel like these colors are showing up a lot lighter than they are in the pan. There's so much fallout, I don't know what to do. I guess I could put down some translucent powder, but I haven't done my concealer yet, so. Okay, I think that might be as dark as we're gonna be able to get it without dipping into that super dark burgundy purple shade. So what I'm gonna do next is dip into this light pinky gold shade called Winterful. That's a cute name. It's not a very unique shade. We've seen it quite a few times before. I'm just gonna grab it with my finger and we'll see how that applies using that. Oh, it's chalky. This is like the similar formula to the Fade into Hue palette that I reviewed on my channel. I'll link it in the cards. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's a chalky shimmer formula, which I didn't really think was possible. It's just not very pigmented. I don't know. It's not very pigmented. It's not very reflective. It kind of just flakes into nothingness. Let's see if I use it on a brush damp. Maybe that will be more successful. Okay, so I have that same shade on a dampened brush. Yeah, it's definitely better, but it's still, it looks kind of like cakey almost. It's weird. Once you try it, you know definitely what I'm talking about. But since it is more of a sheer shade, I feel like I have to apply more product, and the more product I apply, the worse it starts to look. Just because it starts to like cake up on my eyelid, and it's just not a good look. That being said, I do think this method is definitely more successful than using my fingers. Okay, well, I guess that is what it is. I'm using a makeup brush to stir my hot chocolate. I'm actually disgusting. Okay, so I'm going to use a small angled brush, and I'm gonna go into this deep berry shade, and I'm gonna use it as eyeliner. Hopefully there's not a crazy amount of fallout with this one. I have a feeling that there might be though. Oh, that's actually a really pretty color. I like that one a lot. That's a pretty color. I like that one. There wasn't a crazy amount of fallout using it with a small angle brush too, so that's kind of cool. I'm just wetting a cotton pad with some micellar water, and I'm just gonna clean up the fallout. I feel like I sounded really Canadian when I said out. I'm just going in with a little bit of concealer. This is just Tarte Shape Tape, the usual. I'm just using a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent powder just to set where I have creases. And then I'm gonna go back into that shade that we used as liner, and I'm just using the same angled brush. And I'm just gonna apply it as eyeliner, just like we did to the top. Then I'm gonna grab that first nudie rose shade, Snow Globe, that turned up a lot more pink. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just using it on a Morphe Y22. I don't believe this is available anymore. I wonder if they replaced it with something else. And since that kind of smudged out more pink than I was hoping, I'm gonna go into the orange shade called Ice Skates. I feel like I should have used this color in the first place. Yeah, that was more the vibe I was going for. And then on the inner corner, I'm gonna go into this really light pale goldy peach shade called Fuzzy Mittens. And I'm just gonna use this color to highlight my inner corner. That one's pretty. No, it's chalky too. Damn it. I think this is the finished look. I'm gonna add some lashes and mascara, and I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna do it off camera, and I'll be right back and we can discuss my final thoughts. Okay, so my eyes and face are complete, and now we can dig into the big surprise Luxe Gloss Trio. I'll do lip swatches for you guys of these three. So I guess I'll just start with the lightest. This is called Icicle Pop. It's just a clear with some sparkle. It kind of looks like the one from the Raw Beauty Christy collab. I lied, so I just went to check, and They're kind of similar, but not really. I feel like they look pretty similar on the lips. This one is obviously a lot more pink, whereas the Raw Beauty Kristi one has some more brown in it. They're not super different when swatched. Just the reflect is different. So those are them compared. This is the Raw Beauty Kristi one here, and then this is the Hello Kitty one. So I shall swatch it on the lips for you. I do like this formula though, I will say. So yeah, it's just pretty clear. It's got some pink sparkle, but for the most part, there's not a ton of color. So the next color is called Chili, and it is a pretty cool tone pink. I hope there's some color to this one. This is a really pretty color. Not really, yeah. There's a little bit of a pink payoff, but like not a whole lot. It's definitely pinker than the last one, but yeah, not a ton of color payoff with that one either. And finally, the last shade is Big Bow, and it's more of a warm toned pink. So these are them compared. Hi, Debbie. You know, when you did this last time, people said they wanted to see you. I'll zoom out so that everyone can see you. Hi, beautiful. So this is my chunky cat, Debbie. She doesn't love being held, so I don't know how long this is gonna last, but we rescued her last March for my birthday, and she's very sweet, and she's very chunky. Chunky and delicious. Okay, bye-bye. Now I have hair everywhere, so I'll just zoom you back in. Again, these are the two lip colors compared. This is the shade, the bottom is the shade Chili, which is a more cool tone pink, and then the top is Big Bow, which is a more warm tone pink. Okay, so lastly we have the shade Big Bow. These all kind of look the same. And there we have it. All very sheer and very clear colors. I'm gonna swatch them side by side on my hand to see if you can even see a difference like on the skin. Maybe it's because I have some pigment to my lips that you can't see the pink color coming through. Okay, so swatched on the hand, you can't really see the pink color. So these are the three swatched. Right here is Icicle Pop, then Chili, and then Big Bow. I would say they're not different enough to justify this set, honestly, which is actually quite disappointing. Okay, so my final thoughts on this collection, honestly, is it's not good. The last two collections I've been sent, I've been really disappointed in the quality of Colourpop, and while the packaging is cute, I just feel like unless you're a really big Hello Kitty fan, like the makeup is not good, which makes me very sad. But even the shimmer shades in this palette, usually Colourpop kills it with their shimmer shades, and this one's just, it's not good, and that makes me really sad. So I'll probably gift this. Well, will I though? Because I've already used it. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask if my nieces would like this. I don't know. It's just, it's not very good quality. The shimmers are chalky. The mattes I used were good. And then the last bottom three, they're all that sequin formula that I don't really like. So if you like the sequin formula, then maybe this might be a good pick. But even so, like I don't see anyone having an easy time working with these shimmers. So yeah, my overall opinion on this collection is save your money. Unless you're super big into Hello Kitty and you are like a collector, then I would say go for it. If you're just into it because the packaging's kind of cute and the colors look pretty, it's just, you can find these colors elsewhere and in better quality. Really, really disappointed, not gonna lie. Like I think this might be my least favorite Colourpop product I've ever tried. Then on to the Luxe glosses, also a very disappointing product. Why would you create a lip gloss trio when all three of them look essentially the same when they're applied on the lips? I don't understand. Maybe if this was like makeup made for children and they only want to wear like clear lip gloss, like I would have loved this in like 6th or 7th grade, but now I'm just like, what's the point? I don't get it. Also, this lip gloss formula keeps gooping up. I just wish that there was a little bit more pigment in these two. This one's fine because I feel like it's supposed to be clear, but these two, like at least make them have some color. I don't know. I feel like this would be a really nice stocking stuffer for a kid in your life. I feel bad saying that, but honestly, it does feel like kids makeup. Even quality wise, I feel like I could have gotten this eyeshadow palette at Claire's. Sorry, Colourpop. I love you guys, but what the hell was up with this collection? Anyway, that's it for my super negative review. I didn't expect this to go south, but I just don't feel like the makeup was worth it. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad about not liking it. I feel bad whenever I don't like these things, but I have to be honest with you guys, you know? I don't want to say it's good and then have you guys go out and spend your money on it when it's absolute trash. So yeah, I guess that's it for me today. Save your money and don't get the Hello Kitty Colourpop collection, at least not the palette or the gloss trio. Unless you like clear glosses, then obviously go ahead. But anyway, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. If you don't, that's okay. I really just appreciate you being here. It really helps out my channel just by you watching, so thank you very much. Please let me know if you have any requests for future videos down in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.